Dear friends, about, say, 40 years ago, a famous navigator and pilot was told he had cancer of the lung. Although he underwent medical treatment, he was not expected to live long. And anyway, the doctor told him, you must come and see me regularly so that I can keep a regular check on you. However, a couple of years later, after his first being ill, taken ill, the man set out in the first solo sailing race across the Atlantic Ocean. He had never been before alone in any boat longer than a 12-foot dinghy, and it was not at all sure that his cancer was cured. So most of the people around him were strongly advising him to not go through with this silly plan. But he said that this is the great thing I have always dreamed of to do. And if you really want to make the most of your life, you cannot always play it safe. Sometimes you have to live dangerously, and that is what I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, Sir Francis Chichester, he won the race, and he also won his fight against cancer. Dear friends, all of us at some stage of our life or other are forced, sometimes forced even, to make decisions which involve a certain amount of risk. It may be a major decision, such as moving to another house, or emigrating to another country, or changing our job. Or it may be a less important and even trivial risk, or whether to buy a second-hand car or not. But to a greater or lesser extent, we all, like Sir Francis Chichester, have to live dangerously sometimes if we want to make the most of our life. As it is said in a well-known proverb, nothing ventured, nothing gain. If you don't risk anything, you won't gain anything. Now the same thing can be said about our religion. All of us are called to be followers of Christ. And there is always a certain amount of risk in following Christ. Not only for priests and nuns, but also, and sometimes even more so, for lay people in the world.